What's up, guys? We got another cool clang and bang workout coming to you today. We've done a whole bunch of different style of bodybuilding themes in these workouts. We've done some drop sets, we've done some tempo sets, and we have done some max sets. But today, we're gonna keep all the weights the same, but what we're gonna do is actually alter the range of motion a little bit. So where in drop sets, as things get difficult, you take the weight off. For these sets, when things start to get a little bit difficult or you start to feel that little burn, you're gonna start to reduce the range of motion or reduce the complexity of the movement to make it a little bit easier for your body to achieve that full range of motion. So we're gonna do a very familiar one, 21s on curls. So I'm gonna do 7 full reps on the curl, 7 half reps from the bottom, then 7 half reps from the top, immediately into 7 half reps on dumbbell military press. So I'm only gonna come down halfway, press up, 7 full reps on the military press, and drop back into 7 bench press. So really we're reducing the range of motion on the curl, and in the presses where we're working a little bit more of the tricep, the delt, and a little bit of your chest on that last portion of the dumbbell bench, we're kind of more or less reducing the complexity, right? So those half reps are a little bit easier, obviously, to grind out, and then the full rep and then dropping back into a bench press reduces the complexity. It's a little bit more difficult to keep your torso upright on a military press, those kind of things. We're gonna lay all the way back and get the bench press in, and that's gonna make that kind of the last burnout set for the triceps and the delts. The last thing I'm gonna do for the delt is I'm gonna grab a lightweight dumbbell and just knock out a max set of side raises. That's not a movement we've done in today, so it's just gonna be kind of like a quick finisher, real lightweight. I'm gonna go for a max set at the end on each arm, basically until I can't get the dumbbell up to parallel to the floor. All right, we got 4 rounds of all those movements, 90 seconds rest in between rounds. Let's get swole.
You act like it's yours, but we know that shit just rented. Benefited it out, we the ones that your mommy wants. You a bitch, should've stayed in the house. Don't open your mouth, we lurk in the swamps like we in the south. So count your days, hold up, let me count the ways you gon' pay. When I spot you, I'm coming straight through to your face, no foreplay. So don't come up missing, don't get it twisted. I'm not Rihanna, but boy, you a gunner, you right on my hit list. Keeping my distance, just checking the listings. I'm always aware of your current position. I just hold out to the perfect condition. Coming alive. Heat of the night. Now is the time. Don't try to hide, 'cause I'm gonna hold you like an animal.
All right, awesome workout. Definitely blew up my upper body. Couple of thoughts on the workout. Go a little heavier on the curl, or whatever movement's gonna be on the front end. In this case, it's gonna be the curl. You can put a little bit more weight on there. I think I maybe would have added maybe like 5 or 10 more pounds total, but maybe not much more than that, because it had a huge effect on what I was doing with the presses. Obviously, with that movement being second, you're already a little bit fatigued from 21 reps on the curl, but be aware of that fatigue and know that you can still grind out some of those half reps, especially on this curl. Dropping down to only doing a half rep, even when I got through the first 7, thinking, oh boy, like I'm gonna fail somewhere through this next set of 7 on the curl. Wasn't the case. As soon as I kept moving, right when something started to fatigue a little more, you kind of change that range of motion, move the muscle around a little bit to a different way that you get the barbell from A to B, or the curl bar from A to B, and it made it a little bit easier, and you're able to keep pumping out reps. Jumping into the military press, that was by far the hardest one, trying to go from there, dropping into the half reps. Had to take some breaks there, I believe, maybe as early as the second round, for sure the third and fourth round. But suggestion there is when you do break, try to get all 7, gut out all 7 of the regular ones. If you're gonna take your break after that, fine, in between the half reps, take your short rest and rest less than what you think you need to. Those half reps turned out to not be as bad as soon as I picked them back up, got them up overhead, and then I brought them down slowly to that half point. That might be counterintuitive. You might think that's gonna drain you a little bit more, but not having that huge amount of momentum that I have to try to stop at halfway actually made the rep more doable and made me able to hang on to those half reps for a little bit longer, hang on to all 7 so I could drop right back in my last set of 7 bench press. Let me tell you, dumbbell bench press never felt so hard with 50s as those last set of 7 there after doing the 14 reps up front. But again, slower on the descent. When I say half rep, if you drop a little bit shorter than that, but you're able to kind of keep grinding out those presses, go for that instead, okay? Again, not super concerned about the range of motion here. The point is to reduce the range of motion, reduce the complexity of the movement so you can keep the same weight and keep grinding out reps, right? And then the delt finisher side raise at the end is just a movement we haven't done in here yet, and it was fun to do. Definitely got another good burn on the side of the delt, but it didn't kind of waste you enough that when you came back to your first 2 sets, it didn't hurt either of those things because you had the 90-second rest. So great workout. Throw your weights, your times, your comments, anything in the bottom. If there's any other movement that we haven't covered or style in bodybuilding that you want to see with the Clang and Bang method, go ahead and throw it down there as well. We'll see you guys next time.